Well, it's January favourites time. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to 2018. I want to first of all start with an apology. I had a whole host of videos planned for January, but in all honesty, I was so burnt out from the end of 2017. I actually put together a 2017 video. I was editing it, I had a little cry, because, not because my 2017 was bad, it was actually phenomenal, but I was just under a lot of stress, and I was like, I don't want to lie, like this is a lie, like I'm not in a good mood right now. So unfortunately, when you're sort of overworked, it's your hobbies which tend to get left out, and this is my hobby. So unfortunately, I didn't make any videos. However, I'm going on holiday in about a week, and I feel like I've told myself that the new year will start when I get back, because January has just been a write-off, to be honest. Anyway, that all being said, I didn't do a December favourites, and I have been trying out some new beauty products because Christmas happened and presents and gift vouchers, yeah woo. So moving on to products, I'm going to start with base products. There's two foundations that I've been using I suppose it's over the past 2 months, to be honest. Like this favourites, I feel like I've got quite a lot of products, which I feel like probably towards the end of last year I didn't have as many. Anyway, so, oh my god, I've got two foundations to talk about, both of which I know I've spoken about before, but I think with this sort of climate, it's actually really works for their formulas. First of all, I'm going to talk about the Perfection Lumiere, because this is what I used sort of in December and the beginning half of January. Well, actually, to be fair, I've mixed them up fairly consistently, but the second one I've been using more recently. Anyway, so Chanel. This is the Chanel Perfection Lumiere Longwear Fluid Flawless Makeup with SPF 10. I use the shade, I think it's 010, no, 12, Beige Rose. This foundation, I remember when I first bought it, I didn't like it, and I think I've expressed this on my YouTube channel before if you've been around these parts. I bought this in the summer, a couple of summers ago, and I didn't get on with it. My skin just didn't work with it, and I was just like, oh fuck, I remember I bought it in an airport and I was like, fuck, I've just used up all my extra money on this foundation and I don't even like it. So then it sort of sat in my collection for a few months, and then winter came around, and actually it's a foundation that I really do like for the winter months. As it says, it's a long wear foundation. It's about a medium coverage. I don't have it on today, I have the other one on today, but it's a medium coverage, like, which is typical of Chanel foundations. They don't typically do full coverage foundations, and it is sort of that almost powder finish, but it's not lifeless. It's not, you're not flat. It's not dewy by any means, but it's sort of skin-like, which I quite like, and it is long wear. It just works for this time of year and the climate, and it stays on really well, and I don't have to worry about it. I apply it with my hands. It's just really easy and no fuss to use, which I quite like as well. And the second foundation I want to talk about is the Ordinary Coverage Foundation. I use this in 1.0 NS, which is their very fair neutral with silver highlights. SPF 15 is what I've got on my face right now, and again, these two are very similar. So do you know what, if you don't want to shell out for Chanel, I would also recommend this one. But yeah, this is the coverage one, which says it's high coverage. Again, it's not full coverage, it's a medium coverage, I would say. As I said, it's what I've got on today, and again, I apply this with my hands. Also, what I would say, I've actually got the serum foundation right here, which is the other Ordinary offering. I've sort of like had these stood up so I could see how much I've got left of them. Like, I have got significantly less of the serum foundation because I find I use more of it. I mean, these foundations are a fiver, so maybe price point isn't necessarily the biggest thing to worry about, but I use less of this foundation because I think of the consistency, and yeah, I've been really enjoying it, particularly for this time of year. Moving on to eyes, I have a new eyeshadow palette to talk about. It's what I've been wearing every day that I've worn makeup since I got it, and it did get released in January, so that isn't for that long, but it's the Narcissist Wanted palette. The Narcissist? Wait, the Nars Narcissist Wanted palette. All their palettes say Narcissist on the front. I used to buy so much Nars. I used to absolutely love Nars. I don't know what it is. I would say the past 18 months, I've just not been interested. Their launches, I always think their collaborations are really cool. Like, what got me interested in Nars to begin with is they did an Andy Warhol collaboration. This is years ago now, but they always do really cool collaborations with artists or photographers. Over Christmas they did one with Man Ray, which I thought was really cool. I think who they choose to collaborate with is really cool, but that being said, like, their past releases, particularly their sort of eyeshadow palettes, they've just not, I mean, the most recent eyeshadow palette that they've released looks shit, not gonna lie. I haven't bought anything from Nars in such a long time. Then this came out, and oh my gosh, this is me in an eyeshadow palette. By the way, I'm thinking of doing a video dedicated to all the warm eyeshadow palettes that I have and talking through them and what I like, what I dislike, because I also feel like Valentine's Day is sort of like red season, and I don't think the warm eyeshadow trend is going anywhere. It's certainly not coming off of my eyelids anytime soon. But this is my flavour of the month. It's super duper easy to use. I really like the size of it. Yeah, it's just sort of compact enough that it can fit in, well, this is my makeup bag here. It fits in my makeup bag, no problem, and I think it would even fit in a small one, but the mirror's nice, so I'm using this to do my makeup in. I would say there's sort of like 3 formulas in this. There's a matte formula, which is really nice. There's sort of a satin formula. Some shades are more satin than others. And then there's a sort of glitter formula. If you think the hood are textured shadows, which I would recommend applying with your finger, that's what I would say with this. Initially I applied, I've got it on my eyes today, Shooting Star, which is this colour here. I initially applied that with a brush, and I had so much fallout and none on my eyelid, and I was just like, well, this is fucking shit. But then I tried it again with my finger, and it's what I've got on my eyes today, sort of the glittery part I've got on my eyes, and I've had quite a few compliments on the glitter that is on my eyes, and it's literally just going, which is almost easier and better than using a brush. The formula is really great, it's really long lasting, they're easy to blend, they're pigmented enough that they show up but not too pigmented that it's a pain in the ass and you've got to worry about it getting blotchy or anything. I just think it's a really nice curated palette. That being said, it's over 50 quid. I had a Space NK voucher for Christmas, so that's why I bought this. Yeah, I really like it. I almost forgot, I'm gonna be sneaking this in halfway through the video. I've already turned the camera off. Ooh, television trickery. I've got a lip favourite to talk about, and that is from Jeffree Star. This is Nathan. It's what I've got on my lips today, and it's the first nude from Jeffree Star that I have gotten along with. I've bought a few because I love some of the bright colours that he makes. When I want to wear a nude, I want to wear it during the day, and all of his lipsticks, I just don't feel like I could wear them during the day, whereas this one I do, and I've been loving it. I think the formula is really comfortable, it lasts well on the lips, and I just think it's got a little something about it, but not too much of a something about it that it can be worn every day. This is from the Family collection, which I imagine there's still some left on Beauty Bay, but I imagine it is limited edition. I hope that they put this in the permanent collection because I think it's great. Moving on to skincare, I have a mask to talk about. Now, I've already filmed a skincare video, which will be up soon, and as I said, I've already filmed it, and this product features in it. This is the Roche-Posay Effaclar Unclogging Purifying Super Controlling Mask Anti-Shine. This is basically a clay mask from the Roche-Posay Effaclar line. Now, I used to love French skincare, and honestly I'm falling back in love with it. Don't get me wrong, I'm still loving The Ordinary, I'm still loving Glossier, but there's a few products that I'm working back into my routine, including this, that I'm like, actually, French skincare is bomb, and I know why I used to love it so much. This is an expansion of their Effaclar range. I've spoken multiple times about the Effaclar Duo. Fun fact, for my boyfriend's Christmas present, I bought him the SPF version of that because he's like, I never know what to do with my skin. And I actually bought him 2 French skincare products because I was like, put this one on in the morning, put this one on in the evening, then don't have to worry about anything else. And anyway, yeah, that's what I quite like about French skincare. It can be as simple as you want it to be as well. But anyway, talking about this mask, it's sort of like a white clay mask. I don't know if you're going to see that, but it is. Sort of like a 10-minute job, wash it off. It smells like the rest of the Effaclar products, so I imagine it's infused with the Roche-Posay's thermal water. It washes off nicely, it doesn't tug at the skin, like it really sort of, when you go to take it off, it melts almost off of your skin, and it's just sort of a nice comprehensive clay mask. It's not too expensive. I've got an Origins one at the moment which I do like, but I think I'm going to stick with this one because they do similar things, but this one's cheaper, and yeah, it's nice. I do really enjoy this, and I think I'm going to be looking more into more French skincare products because I really like them. I'm going to move on to hair care, and I haven't done a close-up of these because they're massive. So I know I have spoken about this here. This is the shampoo that I've been using. This is the Sebastian Volupt shampoo, and I'm going to see how much I've got left. Oh, it's a black bottle, I can't really see. But yeah, this is the shampoo I've been using. I got it at TK Maxx, but you can get this for fairly cheap. Like, this is a litre bottle of shampoo. Now, I haven't repurchased this yet, but I 100% will. I found a website called gooseberry.co.uk, which is a salon, I think in Nottingham, but they also sell hair care products online, and this is about 23 quid on it. For a litre of shampoo, that's not bad. I love it so much that I've bought 2 other Sebastian products which I've been loving, and this is the Sebastian Volupt conditioner to go along with the shampoo. It's a perfect companion to the shampoo, and I love it for exactly the same reasons. It's light in my hair but still nourishes my hair. But I have also, I don't know if you can tell, boop, I have re-dyed the ends of my hair. I've re-dip dyed, and so I wanted to get a mask because I'd run out of hair masks. I typically just get them from Boots. I thought, why not? And I got this mask from Sebastian. This is the Sebastian Penetraitt. I don't know if you can see it. I have used actually a lot of this. I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but this mask is super duper thick. It is like almost like a... I liked this so much that I used it once, liked the results that I saw on my hair, and I bought it for my friend for her birthday. And she massively complimented me on my hair. Hi Hannah, I know you're going to be watching. But yeah, I liked it so much that I was like, she really complimented me on this, but I was like, hey, this is like a universal mask to use, and that is like over 50 quid's worth of hair care, so I don't expect you to go out and buy it, but that's also 2.5 litres worth of hair care, so I'm not going to have to worry about that for a really long time. And yeah, I just really recommend Sebastian products. There used to be a brand that was spoken about so much on YouTube, but yeah, they're great. And also that website, goodsbury.co.uk, they sell like a whole host of different hair care brands as well, and when they have the salon sizes, it's fairly cheap. So anyway, thought I'd mention that. Moving on to body care, I feel like this is just like a PSA more than anything. I know I've mentioned this before. This is actually empty. This is the Nivea In Shower Body Moisturiser. I love this stuff. I forget that I love this stuff. Basically, with this, it's been sat in my shower for a long time because I only had like a little bit left. I was like, oh, I can't be bothered to like shake it out or whatever, so it just lived there. But then it was winter, it got cold. The thing is with my skin, I have like oily combination face skin. Like, luckily I don't have like eczema or any sort of issues like that, or psoriasis or anything, and my skin's actually fairly soft and fine all the time, so moisturising is something that I often skip out on, but this one's like for lazy people. I love it. Anyway, so then I finished it off and now I don't have any, which is really sad. So I need to go make another purchase at Boots, and this is usually about a £5. You can get it on sale most of the time because it's a Boots product. Oh, it's wet, so that's nice. But I have been pairing it with a body moisturiser. Again, it's one of those things that I don't know if this moisturiser is particularly outstanding, but if it's a product that I like and I continue to use it, in my books, that's a good thing. And I have noticed it's different. Like, I have found myself being like, oh, my skin's so soft. And actually, saying that, I know I didn't use it the last time I showered, and I can notice a slight roughness in my skin. What I'm talking about is the Liz Earle Body Moisturiser. This is the Rosemary and Rock Rose Botanical Body Cream. I'm currently using the accompanying shower gel at the same time. To me, that's just much of a muchness, the shower gel. Like, it's nice, but it's not favourite worthy. But I have really noticed a difference in the softness of my skin. This is also vegan and cruelty free, if that's something that you're interested in. I know sometimes like body creams, people are a bit worried about what's in this. I do think it has like a lot of avocado oil. Yeah, that typically tends to be their like big ingredient is avocado oil. So if you like avo toast, it smells nothing like avocado. But yeah, so I've been using this and I've been really enjoying using it, and I thought I'd mention it because I have noticed a difference in my skin. So yeah, I've also got some bath products that I want to talk about. I think a lot of people typically this time of year take more baths, and I'm certainly getting more into it. And I sort of ran out of any type of bath product, so I actually placed an order on Amazon and got these 2 things, and I've been loving them both together. So this here is a big old bag of Epsom salts. I don't think it really matters what brand you use. I think Epsom salt is Epsom salt. Feel free to correct me. I got this off Amazon. I remember it was like one of the top ones when I typed in Epsom salt, and it's the 1.8 kilograms one. And yeah, it's sort of like the best value for money. It dissolves perfectly in a bath. Epsom salt's really good for sort of like achy muscles because I've been working out in January because new year, new me. And also I've got a wedding to go to in June, so I sort of thought, let's do this. I wanna look hot for somebody else's wedding. Anyway, so yeah, so I've been using this in the bath, but also to sort of go along with the whole like relaxation thing, I bought some essential oil. This is a pure essential oil, it's lavender. This is by a brand called Aura. Yeah, Aura Essentials. Yeah, this is what this is called. Again, I got this off Amazon. This is about a tenner. Although this bottle looks quite small, it's 100 millilitres, and you should use 6 to 8 drops in a bath. So this is going to last me an eternity, and I really like the way this smells. In fact, my brother's complimented my bath smell. It just smells like lavender. It doesn't smell like artificial lavender. It just smells really nice. So if you're into bath oils and stuff, or essential oils, or you've got like, I don't know, I feel this has got 1,000,001 purposes, but personally I'm just using it in my bath. But yeah, So would recommend that too. I've got 2 albums to talk about. First of all, I'm going to throw it way back to the 90s and what I don't know where I started listening to it. By the way, I always make a monthly playlist and sometimes I link it down below if I remember. I will link this one. I will link January down below for sure. I've been really into listening to Jagged Little Pill by Alanis Morrisette. That album is so good. Oh my god, if that got released today, it's just still so relevant. Oh my god. One of my friends and I, we were listening to it in the car and we were listening to You Ought to Know, and she was just like, this is the biggest like fuck you song, and it really is. I've got nothing really to be angry about in regards to my love life, but if you want to rage, then absolutely rage to Alanis Morissette. And yeah, Jagged Little Pill, what phenomenal, what a landmark album. And the second album I want to talk about came out this month, and it is Mania by Fall Out Boy. I actually was lucky enough to go and see Fall Out Boy. I did try and vlog this month because I was going to bring the monthly vlogs back, but then when I went to see Fall Out Boy, I hadn't wiped my camera all year in 2017, and so my card was full, so I had to wipe everything that I filmed up to that point because I wanted to show you Fall Out Boy. I was really lucky. I managed to get tickets to an acoustic show in Kingston of all places. I used to live in Kingston, so the whole thing was a bit weird. I've been listening to that album tons this month and would highly recommend, as always. I love Fall Out Boy. The thing is with Fall Out Boy, whenever they release something new, I always get worried because they're my favourite that I'm not going to like it. But I do actually really enjoy this album. It's quite a short album, there's only 10 songs on it. And my favourite at the moment is Hold Me Close or Don't. I love Fall Out Boy, that's nothing new. I've got a sort of like a homeware product. Again, it's something that I got for Christmas. I'm going to tilt you up a little bit and show you. These lights are from Primark. I got those for Christmas and they're some, oh hello. Anyway, those are from Primark. They're sort of these copper skull lights that I got for Christmas, and they are phenomenal. I've been really trying to sort of like wind down before I go to bed. This week I've fucked up and I've slipped up, but I've been trying to get into more of a bedtime routine. I know I've spoken about sort of my insomnia before on here, and what I try and do is I try and sort of like wind down. So instead of having my big light on, I have those lights on, and they're bright enough that I can sort of like see, and it's not like I'm in pitch black, and they're warm, and I don't know, they're just like surprisingly bright. They're from Primark, they're battery operated. Some people prefer mains operated, but these are battery operated, and I love them. I think they're fantastic. So if you're looking for some fairy lights and want to create some nice ambiance, I would 100% recommend those. And I imagine from Primark they're not that much. As I said, I got them for Christmas, so I'm not 100% sure how much they cost. But and also they have like little skulls on, which is my aesthetic, but I imagine they have a whole host of different sort of light bits for whatever floats your boat. I'm certain of it. If you follow me on Instagram or Snapchat, you'll know how obsessed I have been with the Lemon Drizzle Naked Bars. My god, are they delicious. They are the best thing I have had in a long time. I would have brought you one to show you in my hands, but I have eaten them all again. My brother bought me 13 because he was like, they were on sale, and he was like, here you go. And they're all gone. I plough through them. They now do them in 4 packs, and but yeah, if you want to try a naked bar, if you're trying to live that healthy 2018 life and want a healthy snack that tastes delicious, let me direct you to the Lemon Naked Bars, because they are so good. Like, they are so good. Oh my god, that's probably my favourite this month. Those fucking Naked Bars. Oh my god. Maybe I do have one downstairs. I'd love to hear from you. If there's any favourites that you'd think that I would like, I would love to hear about it. As always, thank you for watching. If there's anything that you want me to make in this year, if there's anything you want to see more of from me or less of from me, please do. Then please let me know. Everything is always linked down below if you want to find me on various other social media platforms. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you soon. Bye!